Mercedes technical director James Allison feels despite the team's good fortune at the start of the Singapore Grand Prix, its race pace produced by Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas made it a deserving win and podium. With both Mercedes drivers starting from the third row of the grid, the pair were lucky to avoid being involved in the three-car collision in the blast down to turn 1 between Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen, which also collected Fernando Alonso. After the initial safety car period, Hamilton found himself leading with Bottas in fourth before Nico Hülkenberg dropped back due to an oil pressure issue with his Renault. Despite fully accepting fortune smiled on Mercedes in Singapore at the start at a race Allison feared would provide a major headache, having been thoroughly off the pace in the dry practice sessions. The technical head believes the German manufacturer's turnaround in performance in the wet conditions came as fair reward for Hamilton's win and Bottas taking third place. After a difficult weekend prior to Sunday, the manner in which the cards all fell so right for us in the opening corners gave us a massive lift, Allison said. But after that huge dose of luck, it was a relief to show that we had good race pace to justify our good fortune, and we couldn't be more delighted with the way Lewis and Valtteri made the most of it. In the 2 weeks since the last round of the championship, and in all the hundreds of hours worked and thousands of simulations made, nothing pointed to a result quite like this one. Formula One is incredibly complicated, but days like this remind you that it is still a sport, and that you never know what might happen. This is a brilliant result for both titles, and, of course, we leave Singapore with a spring in our step. But there is still a very long way to go in this championship race. Hamilton now leads the F1 World Drivers' Championship by 28 points from Vettel, while Mercedes has taken a commanding 102-point advantage over Ferrari at the top of the F1 World Constructors' Championship.